If Richard Stallman has learned anything about his former statement, I don't know what it is. Richard Stallman's former statement is, I am skeptical of the claim that voluntary pedophilia harms children. He later stated, I've learned to understand how sex with a child can harm her psychologically. His follow-up statement doesn't parse as English. If Richard Stallman has learned something about voluntary pedophilia harming children, then he should share what he has learned. How are children harmed by voluntary pedophilia? Because some people believe that children aren't necessarily harmed by sex. And so it's a good idea to explain to those people and everybody how you originally had your view, why you believed it was true, what analysis you did, and what led you to change your viewpoint. That would be super useful for not just understanding this debate, which it would be useful for, but also for having the ability to understand how people can analyze their beliefs, a belief that they may have held, accept new evidence in consideration of their belief, and change their viewpoint and belief. That's valuable. I'd like to see if Richard Stallman has changed his viewpoint, then I want to know how. I want to know how Richard Stallman changed his viewpoint, what evidence or what was the method that he used to analyze his viewpoint and arrive at a different conclusion that he had previously gotten to. In other words, I want Richard Stallman to show his work. If Richard Stallman had said previously 2 plus 2 is 5, and now he said 2 plus 2 is 4, I want to see, hey, Richard Stallman, how do we know that 2 plus 2 is really 4? I might think that 2 plus 2 is 4. Maybe I think it was 5. But I want to know how you got to that answer, right? Right? Whether if I think it was 4, and I think you're right by saying it was 4, I want to know, did you copy somebody? Or, maybe on the other hand, maybe I think 2 plus 2, I really think it's 5, and I think, okay, I think it's 5, and you think you used to think it was 5, and now you think it's 4. Why do you think it's 4? Because I think what you used to say was right, but if you were wrong, then how did you figure out the other way? Because it's a mystery to me how you could come to that conclusion. I think it's very important for us to understand the logical thought process, examining our beliefs, maybe beliefs that we held deeply, maybe have an attachment to those beliefs, and to analyze those beliefs and say, hey, wait a minute, I'm really holding on to this belief, but do I have good reasons? Is there some other evidence that I might want to factor in and say, hey, this new evidence really puts a lot of weight onto the whole thing, and it's really changing my position completely, or maybe slightly. This is important, so I want to know, how did you get to that conclusion, Mr. Stallman?